What's good, guys? It's Chris Rides back with you. About to take another ride. Listen to the sound of that 14. Oh man, you can tell just right off the bat with the way the engine timing is going. That it's a monster. Just listen to that. But anyways, before we even keep jumping off into it, just peep this. This just set the tone for when I stepped out this day.
Bruh.
So yeah, that did just happen. At that point, I was dead nervous. Okay, this is how the bike was floating. The camera doesn't do it any justice. But when I'm on the MV, it's smooth as butter. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing's about contrast. When I take off with the MV, I'm like this. You know, it's easy breezy. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to worry about. If anything, I got to give it more gas. So that messed me up. But anyways, back to the beast here. Yeah, I've been complaining about the damn MV Augusta and how the clutch bothers me. But to be honest, this shit is so aggressive, and the ridiculous thing by me saying this, and I've been riding this bike for like the last almost 10 years now. But I've done work to it. It's extensively done. Okay, but because I've been riding the MV now for probably like the last month, and I've rode Steam probably maybe a couple times, but overall it's primarily been on the MV because I just really want to learn how the character. I just want to learn everything about it before I start doing stuff to it and really, tuning it and honing it how I like to ride, motorcycles. But this damn thing, I swear, in 3 weeks, I done lost all desensitization to this damn thing. This thing is nuts. I am totally sensitized to it now, and I thank the envy for doing that, I guess. But I'm lightweight scared. I got on this thing, and as I'm going down these highway roads now, I'm just like, this shit is not it's not safe. I can't say it enough. It's definitely not safe. The one thing I did notice when I hopped on, I was like, I realized how low this bike sits versus the MV. And I thought the MV's pegs were pushed back more. I think mine's are pushed back and higher because I changed the rear sets. All this stuff makes me appreciate what I've done to Steam. And after a while, obviously, when you're riding just one bike for a while, you kind of just forget all the special things you did to it. But I swear, when I got on this, I was like, oh my god, this shit is out of control. Excuse my language, but man, it's nuts. It to me, it feels like if you were how you throw a weighted dart, at a board, and it carries and it just goes directly to where it's supposed to go. That's a comparison that I keeping in my head because it's just you point and shoot and it's planted and it goes with weight, but it carries so much speed that it could be really intimidating. And for some reason, I'll say again, I'm intimidating of my own bike now because of the newer bike. I definitely have a greater appreciation for that bike too because of just how smooth it is. I'm not saying that the MV is a slouch by any means. I'm just cracking the surface of its capabilities. But for sure, this bike is alright. There's no other way to describe it. So yeah, I was basically relearning myself on this bike, and it's just you get on and it's literally I don't know why I'm talking about my own bike like this. But I swear I forgot how brutal and aggressive this bike really is. And I was like, I was gonna go those you see those mountains down there. I was gonna head that direction, but I got so intimidated that I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna turn around and I'm gonna head back home and breathe. 'Cause I was nervous, okay? There's no other way to say it. And so that's what I did.
Emotional damage.
Even in me trying to get on the gas, I couldn't even get hooked up with switching the gears correctly. Then I got it figured out. Started hitting it a little bit. I got to get rid of that mirror on the left hand side. It's one of those universal fits, and it didn't work, so I tried to do my own little special modification, and it ended up messing up the knuckle that actually turns. So when it's at high rates of speed, it will actually pivot and get out of the way. So I definitely need to get another one on the I'm sorry, I said right hand side. I meant left hand side. On the right hand side, I actually got a CRG. I think it's a hindsight L or R. I guess that's left and right, whatever. But yeah, I got one of those barring mirrors, and they actually work pretty good. They will fold though. Honestly, if you're doing about, I say $125 to $150 or above, it will fold in on you. But they do hold nice for the most part. So, and you can see everything. You don't see any vibration. I think it's convexed as well. So, if you're looking for mirrors, those are some good mirrors to look out for. But yeah, this thing was a blast to ride, but I definitely got to get my head wrapped around it. So now my goal is having two bikes. I have to understand that I need to ride them equally, and not just one most of the time, because it needs to be a balance for me to keep up with both of them. And I do know that now, and that's a wide awakening for me. I wasn't thinking like that before, but I'm damn sure in the game now. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back on Sting. Now I actually feel like I have two new bikes. Now that might sound odd to some people, but if you got multiple bikes, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is my first experience with that, and yeah, I guess I made a great bike. Or built it up anyways. And yeah, wow, what a ride. I just thought that maybe I had one up Sting, I guess, with the new bike. And yeah, I totally got that screwed up. No, he is insane. So I won't doubt him again. Basically. But man, and it's difficult to understand, especially if you never tuned or modded your bike out. Some people leave their bike stock, and I totally understand it, and I get it. But when you unlock what your bike's capabilities are, you go into a new world of badassery, basically. I don't even know if that's a word, but we gonna roll with it. But yeah, if you have the opportunity, mod your bike, flash it and unlock all the restrictions, you will be in your helmet screaming to yourself. But anyways, guys, thank you for vibing with me. I just had to get that off my chest. As always, ride smart, ride safe. Make it a point to get back home. Ride your own ride. But until the next one, if you guys like this video, like it, share, comment, tell people about it. Help me out. But I'll get back at you guys later. Thank you for vibing with me.